I get 100 tea bags. Tea bags. Bacon, there's your sound drop. I get 100 tea bags for like $2.75.
100 tea bags for $2.75.
Yeah. I get 100 tea bags for $2.75. Ah, yes. Anyway.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature.
I get 100 tea bags for $2.75.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
It is outrageous, Jackie. Oh, hey, honey. Look at this. First class tickets for the same price as Coach. Nah, that's stupid. Let's just sit and coach.
Well,
come on, man.
No, don't come on, man.
Come on, man.
It depends on what you consider a lot of money.
Hey, Leo, what do you think of Ryan? Yeah.
Yeah, Leo. Yeah.
They're going on a trip with friends is always an exciting time. Visiting somewhere new and exploring the sights, as well as making quality memories with those you're closest to. But it doesn't always go as planned. You know, I really miss hearing sound drops dropped over me. Can you just make some sound effects like...
Bacon, thank you so much for picking us up. As always, I love having you on the show. Darren,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather have Bacon in here as a co-host than you because you don't do drops. I am a total
haunted horse.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. 75.
That's for you, bitch.
Does anyone mind if I toss my salad? Hey, and then of course weird news.
Buzzkill.
Sign Darren's wife.
Darren's wife. This one.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Let's stick to our fatso for a minute.
So to lose weight.
Shut up, Tyler.
Shut up, Tyler. Who's older though? Is it me or Bacon or the guy with 2 hip replacements? I mean, if you
in, out, 3 times.
And on that, I am out.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Later,
Adios.
guys.
Spunky.
Okay, there we go. Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey sponsoring Ryan leaving.
Don't play games with it.
Guess who's coming in? Maybe. All I see is a black screen.
12 word.
Oh, look at who it is. Wearing his Nebraska hat.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
How's it going? Hi.
Downs. Ryan, stop calling me. Jesus, Ryan. Do your show. Ryan, why are you calling me in the middle of the show? We're still going.
Going on. And it's from Grant's mic. I thought at first Jerry's volume was
Shouldn't
up
we
too
do
loud.
this off the air? I don't know that anyone wants to hear this IT question.
Wait, you guys are on the air?
Yes. We never left.
I thought you guys were on.
You know what? I just dawned on me. That's what you thought. We are live, dude.
Be a fat ass and lose something that goddamn weight.
Hey, hold on a second. Can we just cut the drops for a second? Ryan's trying to say something important. I want to hear it.
Ryan,
watch your smelly ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Or play them as much as you possibly can.
Like that, then you don't like the West Coast. Oh boy.
Ryan, you can tell me.
What?
You can tell me on a private.
No, it's okay. Hey,
goddamn shit, I'm tired of motherfuckers.
so horse. So.
Oh my god.
So anyway, this comes from England, the Mirror. Woman slammed for refusing to get out of car for date at Cheesecake Factory. Cheating husband said our house was infested with bed bugs to hide his affair. Friends on an Amsterdam trip mortified by cheeky shower feature in hotel room, right? I have 3 wives. They are all getting surgery to achieve my ideal body type. Wow, look at this guy. We've got, I saved 77 pounds, British currency, by ditching toilet paper for rags. I popped them in the washing machine. Okay. My brother's dating habit is destroying my engagement. My fiance finds him disgusting. Woman's awkward sex injury makes her lose 5 years worth of memory. Boozed up stripper tried to seduce cop during arrest, saying, "Taser me, I like it kinky."
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire
the water hole. God, I'm so used to playing the whole song for the A-Team. I always forget. I shortened it up. Hey, what is up, everybody? It's the Water Hole with Headstrom, Bacon, and Horse.
Two nights in a row. Wow.
2 nights. That's 2 for me.
That's 2 for me. I got that drop somewhere.
I
do. I have to. I don't see.
Yeah.
I just put it into the.
Are you nuts?
Mix. I just put it into the mix, so
Did you?
I have a hard time finding it.
Yeah, I get it. So, hey, check this out. This is a little behind the scenes. So, let me go to...
it's 2 for me.
There it
that's
is.
the short one.
It's 2 for me. It's 2 for me.
There's the long one.
Okay.
So,
Sorry,
go to Jim. It's the Jim in Indiana Cam. So, you know how we've talked about...
Hi, Jim.
Tech, and sometimes you have a happy mistake and you learn something new. Apparently, you can color coordinate or color cue or whatever these. So I'm going to, everyone always laughs and it takes me forever to find the thing I'm looking for. Well, now I can color code these. And so, like, there's the breaking news. And so, anyway, I'm like, I hit the wrong key or something like that. Hey, and I'm like, it says color. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I clicked on it and it gave me a palette. And I'm like, oh, shit. Now I can organize. You know how we've seen Alvin's board, and those drops have color codes on them.
Yes.
And so he can scroll real fast. And so, like, he maybe puts in, Mike Gundy or something. He sees them all and he's looking for the red one, which is fat, or the blue one, which is, anyway, I'm assuming that's how he does it. Yeah, there you go. And anyway, so now I can color code this stuff, and hopefully I can hit the stuff faster. So if I need to find the ants on the screen,
yeah.
Anyway,
nice.
So get your facts straight.
Damn it! So man, there's a lot of sports
real quick though, before I forget, getting back to the A-Team thing. So yeah, we used to watch that show when we were kids, and
it's awesome.
I say kids,
like 13, 14,
teenagers. Yeah. Apparently, there's something about that show where nobody ever got shot, and it's like, you know how they used to shoot at like a Jeep. The Jeep would go flipping, and then they had to go back to the Jeep that had just flipped over and show that the guys got out and they were okay. It's like you didn't have like limbs flailing and
since we're
decapitations.
Going off of this, I got the best one for you.
There were no Chris and Casey morning videos made out of those.
Yes. Okay. So that was, let me see if I can find it. Oh, shit. Come on.
Okay. While you're doing that, breaking news.
Oh, you're going to use yours? Okay. There you go.
I don't know where did the gunshots come from? Tyler and Oshkosh, long post here. No matter how sly you think you may be, you cannot hold in a fart, quote unquote. Sure, they can rumble to the surface at inappropriate moments, and you can often, contort your body in certain ways to prevent the little guy from screeching out. But that gas
little guy,
will escape.
actually. Sorry.
If you try to hold in a fart, it could leak out of your mouth. Really? Tyler, are you sure about this stuff? This is me looking for the drop. Yeah.
Looks like a nice little guy, actually.
Okay. Let's see if this is it. Come on. Is this it? Oh, come on. This okay. So this is the yes. Okay, sorry about that. I had to find this, and of course, I couldn't find the right clip. So, A-Team, you are correct. So here's the thing, and we used to talk about this as kids. I hear the adults talking. So apparently they're innocent. They were framed, right? So they committed a crime, as our opener says, that they didn't commit. So here's the thing: if they end up killing somebody, now they are criminals. So everyone's got to live, and not only do they live, they've got to survive and not be maimed or paralyzed or whatever. This is the funniest thing. As a 13-year-old, I even then thought, oh, come on. This is when it jumped the shark for me. So here's the clip, and this is exactly what you're talking about. Okay, wait, let me get to the part where it happens. It's, okay, so here it is. Helicopter fight scene. You're gonna get this on the play. They're fighting each other. Rockets, bullets, bad guys. And then the bad guys right now.
Hang on, Colonel.
Turns real quick. And the bad guys go right into the hillside. Watch the crash. I can't see. Look at the crash. The copter's twisting. It's on fire. It's exploding. Wait a minute. They've got to be dead, right? Nope. Kick the door open and they crawl out. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's that. Okay.
That is the worst. And let's watch it one more time. The helicopter.
I thought the flipping Jeep was bad.
Yeah, it's all wrinkled up.
I don't remember that one.
Into the cliff, exploding, on fire on the way down.
Beautiful murder.
And there they go. They're all alive. They're all in good shape. One's kind of got to be helped out. Yes. Anyway, that was as a kid. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Tyler, Kobe wish he had that chopper. Tyler wins.
Oh shit.
Right, so
I heard Toby, and then I looked at the chat.
No.
Yes, Kobe would have walked away. Yeah, Tyler, that you won. I don't have a drop for your. What's
Kobe.
Well, there you go. That is tweet of the day right there.
Yeah. Darren's in the chat. Polly Man's in the chat. Good for Polly. Nice.
Polly's here. What's up?
Polly's here. Yeah. My people. I sent the group the.
Oh, nice.
Link.
Polly,
I sent him 2 links. I sent him the Twitch link and the X link.
Polly and I, he won the trip, the DJ Haunted Horse trip to the Caribbean. Yes. He is the luckiest guy. He guessed the mystery song, which was Kokomo.
You've ruined him now. He's sold on the on the cruises.
Hey, 2026, bro. You want to go again? This time it's Aruba. All right. Anyway,
Tyler. Yes, you should guest host this show.
You should. Damn it.
Absolutely.
Hey, look at this. I've even got a drop for Tyler. He's never used it once. Ever since I've made it, I got to color code it because I can't find it anymore. I made this drop just for him. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's the ghost, the voice of God. Where did I stick that?
Well,
my gosh.
Actually, you know what though, Tyler? Jim Rome's not impressed.
Shut up, Tyler.
Yeah, shut up, Tyler. That's funny. I can't find the voice of God. I probably deleted it because he was never in here.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
Again,
okay, there it is.
Tyler is running around, high-fiving all of X, I'm sure. And what are we talking about right now? We're talking about Tyler all morning long. Tyler is getting national run. Tyler is getting all this attention. Nobody knew who this guy was.
Right? Hey, Tyler, by the way, I was going to make the announcement. Thursday nights is permanently going to be, if you want to come on the show and say your piece and talk about whatever you want to talk about, Thursday nights, the slots will be open. Anyone that wants a Zoom link, you don't have to come in on video. If you're shy, you just want to be audio only. But Thursday nights is going to be now our home for bringing people on the show. So
It's lit.
it's lit. Thursday nights, that'll be it. And you know, occasionally we'll bring other people in. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention, so I posted the link to the show tonight. And Sophie J and Harley Jam liked the link. I looked at their profiles. Harley Jam's into the streaming space, so she was giving us some love. So thanks Harley Jam, and thanks Sophie J. I'm wondering, and that makes me wonder, is X now starting to flag live videos because people are starting to acknowledge the stream and they don't follow me. So I don't know where they're seeing it or how they're seeing it, but thanks for watching. What's up?
No, I was just agreeing. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there may be some kind of tagging going on here.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's a good thing because
yes,
I mean it's all that reaching out and networking is the word I'm looking for.
Yes. We're always looking for followers. We're always looking for chatters. Bernard is in the chat.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Tyler's in the chat,
to the
of
party,
course.
pal.
Darren's in the chat. He was first.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Headstrom Bacon's in the chat. What up, people? Polly.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Darren's first. His first.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
The first comment that hit the board tonight was hump day, fuckers. And according to Jim, hump day's a good day to hump. Did you hear that today? I thought that was pretty funny. He's like, you don't need an excuse to hump, but if you want to hump day's a good day to do it on. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
Happy Dong Day.
Yeah, Dong Day. Love it.
All right, let's get to some of these
weird news
stories.
And we do have, I'm going to tease. Yes, we're going to kill off these 3 stories that have held off from last week. And then later we're going to talk about, I want to talk about winter storm prep because we got a winter storm coming in and I want to hear what other people do. I've got a generator that is on the way. It's supposed to be at Home Depot to pick up tomorrow. And the storm's supposed to hit Friday night. So I'm cutting it really close. I have a backup generator that's super loud. My neighbors probably won't let me run it overnight. And everyone's going to say, F the neighbors. But yeah, anyway, we're going to talk about that.
Do you lose power a lot though? Because like
I'd say,
overhead wires?
I'd say not for a long period of time, but I'd say once or twice a year we do. Yeah.
Okay. And we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. All right, so we're gonna go right to this thing real quick story. My mom named me, once again, coming from the mirror, so it's England. So she refers to her mom as mum. My mom named me after an 80s song. It's tacky and embarrassing. I want to know what name she has. What guesses do we have on names? It could be Gloria, it could be Nikki by Prince, Little Nikki or whatever, Prince. Someone else had a guess.
It better not be Kyrie.
Kyrie. I was going to say there's a
Mr.
Kaylee is a song from Britain that hit number 1 over there and I think number 2 here. And I like that song, Kaylee. Okay,
wasn't there a remake of the Monkees Valerie song too? Well, there's Steve Winwood has a Valerie song.
Don't ask me music questions. You're the savant on music.
Well, no, but that song the guy did that video of the people working out and the hot chicks and everything that they did that.
That was the Steve Winwood. Yeah,
Steve Winwood.
Yeah, you know who picked that video for the very first time? Aaron in Seattle, which is his brand.
Looks like a nice little guy, actually.
Scantily clad women in videos is Aaron's brand. And also rooting for teams that get their asses kicked in the national championship game is Aaron's brand.
That's right.
Husky fan. While we can't choose our names from birth, I can't believe my parents named me Haunted Horse. That is the all-time worst name you could give any kid.
Dude,
and sure enough,
my name is Bacon.
Bacon, yes. Headstrom Bacon. If it was Bacon, that's one thing, but Headstrom Bacon.
Right?
While we can't... What? While we can't choose our names from birth, we always
Bacon
have an option.
What's up, pig?
We always have an option to change them later in life. That's exactly what one woman decided to do when unofficially changing her name to avoid awkward looks from coworkers. Oh my gosh, we got the name. Believe it or not. She explained how her mom named her Kyrie E. Leeson after the 80s song by Mr. Mister.
Awkward.
That's funny, dude.
Okay, and now just let's be perfectly honest. I did not know this. You're reading this blind.
Yeah. Yeah, we always read it blind.
You're reading it blind, so
Yes.
how the hell would I know?
Yeah. No, that's funny.
Wow.
Kyrie
Kyrie.
E. Leeson. Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie. It's Kyrie.
Her middle initial is E, or her middle name is E. The letter
No, but
E.
the name
her
is
middle name.
Kyrie. That's the name in the song.
No,
Kyrie.
I know, but look at the spelling though. I gotta get this on the board. You gotta see. Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure it's Kyrie.
They spelled her name Kyrie dash E dash Leison, which is her last name, obviously. Kyrie. Anyway, there it is.
Well, that's
you
part of
can't
the. Okay,
see
well,
this
I'm gonna get the way that they pronounce it there. Kyrie lays upon the road that I must travel.
Oh,
so that's why.
Leison. So that's not her last name, or is it?
No, it's not. It's how they sing it. So I'm gonna find this. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
go ahead. Keep going.
All right. Anyway, Mom named her Kyrie Leeson after the 80s song by Mr. Mister, which she was medicated during a C-section. So her mom's getting a C-section. She's all doped up, and they're like, the name of the baby for the birth certificate, Kyrie Leeson. Okay, there you go. Taking to Reddit, because that's where you go when your parents give you a stupid name and you want to change it later on. She said, my name is Kyrie E. Leeson. That's my whole first name, hyphenated and all. So her first name's got hyphens in it. Oh, wow. That's her first name. It has made it a pain in the ass. Nice ass. To do normal things like get my driver's license, apply for jobs, etc. To avoid the embarrassment, the woman has been using the name Kyrie, but says people often pronounce this incorrectly too. Kyrie, I'm sure. I've spent 99% of my life explaining my name. It's pronounced Kyrie. Kyrie. Oh, God. By the way, it's pronounced Kyrie. Oh, so they pronounce it Kyrie, and it's pronounced Kyrie. Anyway, I didn't know how to spell my full name until 3rd grade. My middle name is Dusk. Her middle name's Dusk. Weird. My sister's middle name is Day. And my mother's middle name is Dawn. Dawn, Day, Dusk. This family loves screwing up people's names. See, her mom had parents that gave her the middle name of Dawn. Well, Dawn's not bad. Commenting on her name, one user said, I know someone else named Kyrie, like the prayer Mr. Mister song.
Yeah. Okay, so listen how they say it. I can play like 8-second clips
Yes.
and they won't kill us.
Well,
So listen.
3. Don't worry about it. Play the whole thing, because I already get flagged for the A-Team song every episode. So play the whole play it all.
Yeah. So
All right,
where's
yeah,
where's the
Kyrie
lyrics?
LA.
Here's the lyrics. Okay, so it's Kyrie Laison. Kyrie and then it's Eleison. What the hell does that mean? I need to look that up.
That's how they spelled her name.
That is the
I didn't
lyric.
know that Ellie. I thought that was her last name.
So if you do a Google search and just do Kyrie, Kyrie,
Yeah.
lyrics, you will see it is spelled exactly the same way.
Well, there you go. There you go. I never even would
Okay,
have.
well, see, hey, it's the freaking waterhole in my music. Okay, eleison is Greek for have mercy and may refer to. Kyrie eleison or Kirsty eleison, common name of an important prayer of Christian liturgy.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go. Wow.
So it's actually, people say, okay, what does eleison mean? Have mercy. So there you
Mercy.
go.
Nice. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. I mean, the funny thing is, you did not know that was coming, and you picked it. I would have never
nailed it.
If you would have said people's names, I would have went down lots of names of songs, and I would have never gotten to that one. I didn't even know there was. I didn't even know it was a name. I thought they were just making up a word. Carry liaison.
Yeah, dude, man, it's my wheelhouse.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Right?
All right.
See,
Cool.
if I would have done that
But see-
story
but
last
see,
week with Ryan here, we would have just been like,
See, I have never ever looked at the lyrics. I thought that they were saying that Kyrie lays upon the grass or whatever
That's
they
what
were
I
saying.
thought.
Right?
They're just laying somewhere.
Yeah. Exactly. So
That's nuts. All right, we're gonna find this. We're gonna figure out the mystery that's carried over from last week. Woman can't stop crying. Woman can't stop crying after making horror discovery. That problem with that sound drop is the audience gets real annoyed if it goes longer than 5
dude,
seconds.
it is. I'm with the audience on that one. That's freaking annoying.
I have to stop it. That's like a 30-second clip if I let it run. JJ heard that and wanted to like come through the screen and punch me in the face. JJ! Women can't stop crying after making horror discovery when taking down Christmas tree. So we've guessed. Last night I guessed spider eggs that hatched. You guessed praying mantis. We're going to figure out what the horror is of the Christmas tree. Having a real Christmas tree is a must for many. I have mine. It's now outside, and it will go in the ground because it's in a pot right now, and it's outgrown its pot. Having a real Christmas tree is a must for many. But after one woman's horror discovery, you might think twice about getting one. See, you guessed the name, and I guessed the horror. Arachnophobes, beware. Because a new level of fear is about to be unlocked. When Violet bought a real Christmas tree to display in her house, she couldn't imagine the horror.
Horror.
When I say horror real fast, you think I'm saying whore. Horror.
The horror.
That would transpire when she came to take it down. When Christmas was over and it was time to pack the decorations away, Violet looked down at her hand and realized there was a spider.
Why don't you go tell your mom to shut up?
On it. Horrifying.
Don't feel good.
She looked into the tree and realized they were everywhere. Violet took to TikTok because if you have a Christmas tree exploding with spiders as you try to take it down, you don't go to Reddit, you go to TikTok to share her reaction after discovering the baby spider's nest. As an arachnophobe, Violet was clearly distressed and in tears over the shocking realization that they were everywhere.
Wait a second. We have actual audio of her reaction when she discovered.
I knew it. I'm starting to know your routine, dude. I knew it was going to be Yoko. Dude.
Oh, come on. After a while, it's pretty much.
I know, right? Hey, it's great. I love it. It's Hedstrom Bacon Tourette's. In the video, Violet, who is clear, we're going to play the video too. I didn't know we had video. In the video, Violet, who is clearly shook up, could he heard saying, typo, could she heard, even that doesn't look right. Violet, who is clearly shook up, it's supposed to be B instead of he, could be, nice editor's mirror, could be saying, quote, look at the fucking state of me. This is a nightmare. I've gone to take the Christmas tree down and the whole Christmas tree is covered in spiders. Baby spiders everywhere. I don't know what to do, unquote. Violet then filmed the tree, but said she didn't want to go too close as she felt like they were crawling all over her. She added that they were literally everywhere and the distressed content creator didn't know what to do. So I always get a little worried when they say content creator because then you start to think staged. She's a good actress if it's staged because she looks totally tormented. All right, we're going to hold up. How do I restart? Oh, come on.
God, look at the fucking state of me. I've got.
Oh shit, she is losing her shit.
Oh,
All right,
she's hyperventilating like the grape stomping lady.
Get the video on. All right. Oh, it is on. I never took it off from the. Oh, geez. Good job, dude. All right, here we go.
God, look at the fucking state of me. I've got. This is a nightmare. I've got to take the Christmas tree down. And the whole Christmas tree is covered in spiders. Like, baby spiders everywhere. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what. How. I don't know what to do. Look, I'm not even being dramatic. I don't want to go too close to it because I feel like they're crawling all over me. Look, I can literally see them all here. They're literally everywhere.
I see them hanging on their little webs. Holy shit, she is. Get a bug bomb, lady.
Look at the fucking state of me. I've got. This is a nightmare.
Get a shop vac
Take
out.
the Christmas tree down. And the whole Christmas tree is covered in spiders. Like, baby spiders everywhere.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. She's tormented.
She's
Look, I'm not even being dramatic. I don't want to
see
go
them
too
hanging
close
on
to it
little
'cause I feel like
webs.
they're crawling all
Yeah.
over me.
she's having like the worst day of her life.
Oh, there are tons of them. They're all up in here. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, anyway.
Dick.
I am a dick for laughing. That's fucking. I mean, I guessed it right, but I didn't think it was gonna be like. Oh, that was brutal. Holy shit! All right, well, there you go. There you go. Spray that damn thing down,
Bud,
says
what's
Cindy
your
in
problem?
Milwaukee. I missed your drop.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
Oh shit!
Cindy in Milwaukee's like, spray that shit down. Oh my gosh, that Christmas tree was
Totally trashed.
Nicely done.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah,
Right?
and you know they're not all on that tree. There's some that have gotten out, and they've started crawling into her, her carpet and on the walls and shit. Let's see.
That's bad. That's really bad.
That girl's parents. We're talking about the name again. Too much acid at some point. Darren said it means she likes it in the ass. Hence KY.
Oh Jesus.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Oh, wait. Darren thinks that Christmas tree is his ex-wife's Christmas tree. There you go.
Okay.
Well, that's spiders, not herpes.
So here's an interesting segue. So we've actually got an ornament have you heard of the Christmas spider story?
No, I have not heard of the Christmas spider.
Long story short,
Do
apparently
enlighten us.
it's an old German story where there was this elderly woman, like her husband had just passed away. It's a really sad story and all the rest of it, right? And she didn't have any money to get ornaments. And a spider was on the tree, and spider spun webbing. And when she woke up in the morning, the sun was shining through on the webbing, and it made the tree beautiful.
I thought you were going to say it had a message that said "Good pig," and I'm like, that's Charlotte's Web, not. Anyway, is it Good Pig?
Really, dude?
What was Charlotte's? Oh.
No, it's a German story.
I know, but now I want to know what the message. Some pig said some pig. Anyway, Charlotte's Web is one of those movies you see when you're like, I was like 6 or 7 when I saw it. And then at the end, I got really sad. It pissed me off. Just like when my parents, sorry. Just like my first movie I ever got to see in a movie theater. Stop calling me.
So while you're doing that, so it's the Legend of the Christmas Spider.
Okay.
It's an Eastern European folktale, most prevalent in Western Ukraine. A poor but hardworking widow once lived in a small hut with her children. One summer day, a pine cone fell on the earthen floor of the hut and took root. The widow's children cared for the tree, excited at the prospect of having a Christmas tree by winter. The tree grew, but when Christmas Eve arrived, they could not afford to decorate it. The children sadly went to bed and fell asleep. Early the next morning, they woke up and saw the tree covered with cobwebs. When they opened the windows, the first rays of sunlight touched the webs and turned them into gold and silver. The widow and her children were overjoyed. From then on, they never lived in poverty again. So there you go. So I got probably about 50% of the
That story is better than your version. I'm not going to lie. That one's more inspirational.
See, that's the problem. That's that, like, going from,
I didn't hear about a dead husband,
person.
though. I think you threw that in on your own.
No, it says a
widow,
poor but hardworking widow.
Widow, got it. All right. All right.
Man, you're just like, I tell you.
I'm horrible. I'm such a cynic.
No, it's good. I love it.
I'm a dick. Such a dick. All right.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
Oh my gosh.
Spicoli does not like you.
Yeah. Although vegetarians may fart more, meat eaters' farts smell worse. Tyler's still on the fart facts. Fart fact. Vegetarians fart more than carnivores.
I'm going to make a wild guess, Tyler, and
you drank a lot.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I can set up the drops really good, and sometimes they just don't work very well. But
that works. It works.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm supposed to in between stories.
Shut up, Tyler.
In between our stories, I'm supposed to ask Bacon song pop. What's that about?
Oh, okay. So you were talking about the followers there. So I play a game online. Some people may know it. It's called Song Pop. It's basically like a music trivia type of game. And you can play against people, and it's linked through Facebook and everything. And it's kind of funny because like some women like on Facebook and everything, they want to have a nice picture of themselves. And yeah, the filters and blah, 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 and all the rest of it. But some people just want to post a really nice picture of themselves, right?
Yes.
So these women that post this, like, just innocently post a picture up there. It's funny because like you have to look at their bio to see what your music compatibility is with them. Like you don't want to play a game against somebody who's got a 30% music compatibility because they're going to probably guess categories that you don't necessarily like. You usually want 50 and above.
Okay,
whatever.
so they like the same kinds of music. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but you have to open up their profile to see that. And you know that there's creeps out there, right? It's funny because it's like, you could tell the ones that have been hit on because they all say the same thing. It's like, they'll say happily married, blah, 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 blah. And then it says, this is not a dating app.
Yeah.
Right. And I just feel so bad for and of course I've got the blue Muppet up there. I almost said puppet. I've got the blue Muppet up there. And some of them just like some females will just be on there. They'll say, my God, that's a hilarious picture. Like I've got them with the sunglasses or whatever. It's just, you probably heard this a lot, but I just think that your profile picture is hilarious. And it's just like, yeah. And normally I don't comment on here. And I said, yeah, there's a lot of creeps on here. I said, don't worry, I'm just going to play the game and whatever. Right. Well, I got this one and it's a lady and she shows the thing. She's got the exact same bio, happily married, blah, 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 and everything. So we're playing for like, it shows you how long you've been playing certain people, right?
Yeah.
And so it's probably been about 3 weeks, right? And so all of a sudden the message pops up and I'm like, oh, okay, what's she going to say? Like, oh, you live in Canada. Where do you live? Or, like some people just say that. You just get into these conversations with people, right?
Yeah.
It says, I have some really naughty pictures if you'd like to take a look at them. Boom, delete, you're gone, lady. So it was some kind of...
Oh, shit. Man, she played a long game with you.
3 weeks, man. So she set it up for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That was a long setup.
But before I deleted it,
before she said the naughty pics, though, did she say hello in a sexy voice?
Did. Yeah, actually. Well, actually, I really, really wanted to. I wasn't gonna say it. I really wanted to post like an audio link with like a drop in there and just have something like,
hey baby, you're looking for a party?
Right? Yes. Well, clearly she is. That would have been a silly question. But I actually showed my wife the chat because when it popped up, it was on I remember this like because it was this summer and we were both sitting outside. And she's usually on Facebook talking to her friends or whatever.
Yes.
And I'm like playing the song pop game with my headphones on. And I'm like, dude, I call my wife dude. So I'm like, dude, you got to see this. This is hilarious. She's like, well, how long have you been playing this person? I said, like 3 weeks. And she says, oh, that's hilarious. She says, are you going to respond? I'm like, no, I'm just going to freaking delete it.
Yeah.
She's like, did she send any pictures? She was asking, did she send any pictures? Did she send any links?
Funny. Yeah.
Is she on Twitter?
Yeah, right.
Did she have an OnlyFans? I said, probably.
That's the setup these days. It's if you say yes, then they give you the
I'll be right back. I gotta go.
All right, I know why you're leaving. All right, cool. Anyway, he's got to go move a vehicle for his wife. I like the gardening tips. says Cindy in Milwaukee. Jay says, is this the Dong Show? It is the Dong Show, Jay.
Hello.
Apparently Margot hates that one. We've got all these. She hates the first one, which is at the front.
Hello.
She likes that.
Hello.
She likes that.
Hello.
She likes that.
Hello.
She likes that. But she hates that.
Hello.
Anyway. All right, so Bacon has to step out, move his vehicle. Apparently they're getting lots of snow. And anyway, he's being the good husband that he is. Mother-in-law, I don't need him here for this. Mother-in-law doesn't wash her hands after using the toilet. It's repulsive. First of all, more stories on these Mirror articles are about in-laws. A lot of people don't get along with their in-laws. I've had 3 sets of in-laws, and I was good friends with all of them. And in fact, my first set of in-laws like me better than their daughter. Still, we talk on Facebook, and they're on the outs. They've been on the outs with their daughter for like 20 years. So. But a lot of people don't like their in-laws, apparently. I get along great with mine. One mom-in-law is driving her family nuts.
Are you nuts?
With a gross bathroom habit. We all know how important personal hygiene is. Washing our hands is something that's drilled into us since being a young child. But some people are better at cleanliness than others. When one family member realized their immaculate mother-in-law didn't follow their hand-washing ethos, it made them rather uncomfortable. Not only is hand-washing important to banish germs, especially after going to the toilet, it's just generally good hygiene to keep them clean. This is a storyteller that could cut to the chase, but their editor said, I want 3 pages. No. Get to the story. My mother-in-law is a very good, tidy person and wears clean, hip-looking clothing and does her hair nicely in nice makeup. Her home is generally immaculate. There's one incredibly repulsive and mystifying habit about her that I get upset about. It's gross. She doesn't wash her hands after using the bathroom. Quote, they shared anonymously to Slate's Agony Ant column. That's some article. Dear Prudence. Anyway, the freaked out writer has
a song too.
Has tried to hint to her with subtle messages that she needed to wash her hands. Listen, lady, your mother-in-law knows she's supposed to wash her hands. She just doesn't do it. There's no hinting. I have said things like, can you confirm our hand soap is full? Or how did you like the guest towels we left out? Unquote. Ooh, pretty sneaky. How'd you like those guest towels we left out? Oh, is the soap full? When you used it? They even go as far as telling her that there's fresh hand towels in the bathroom, but she still, quote, hasn't got the hint. Desperate for advice, the family member branded the habit disgusting and said, quote, it's such a weird thing to ask a high-functioning adult to do, unquote. However, the podcast hosts weren't sure how the writer knew their mom-in-law wasn't washing her hands. I kind of wondered about that, but I mean, if she comes out after the toilet flushes, you don't hear you can figure it out. One of the hosts jibed, how does the letter writer know she's not washing her hands? Question mark. That's the first thing. Is your ear to the door? How do you know this? They also noted that the mother-in-law may not always be going to the toilet when she visits the bathroom and said she may be doing a mirror check or just taking a break from everyone. She should wash her hands. I don't want to minimize the gross factor. So apparently we don't get to find out how this woman knows because anyway, that was a big story about nothing.
About nothing.
Thanks, Mirror.
But
inappropriate.
We were talking about the cruise. You got a cruise coming up.
Yes,
and the one that you did with Polly. Great times there.
That was fun.
My wife and I love the cruise as well. Real quick story. So we were doing a cruise, and it was I think it was a sea day. So they actually had lunch in the dining room, and it was a lunch buffet that they were doing. So it was weird. It was like, actually, no, what they did was it was a sit down meal. So you ordered off of the menu, but they had a dessert buffet. That's what it was.
Okay.
So it was a dessert buffet. And so, and we're always very careful, like any kind of buffet. It's like you go to the buffet, you're using the same utensils to grab everything. We go back to the room and sanitize our hands because you've just touched this.
Yes, the spoons that everyone else is touching. Yes.
And I very rarely get anything off of a buffet where you have to eat it with your hands.
Yes.
I very rarely do that. I'm usually using utensils. Okay.
Yes.
So and very rarely do I actually use the restroom on a ship other than our restroom in the room. Like, unless we're like out on the deck and we're doing, and I've got, whatever. But sometimes, vast majority of the time, I'll just walk back to the room and go and do my business and go back. Right. Yeah. Well, what I wanted to do was I wanted to wash my hands because there were some nice desserts there and some of them you had to use your hands to eat them. Right.
Sure. So
went to the dessert buffet, came back, and I'm like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna actually go wash my hands. So I go into the washroom. Okay. I'm washing my hands. This guy comes out of the stall behind me.
Oh yeah.
Right out the door.
Yeah.
Right out the door.
And then grabs the tongs
and right to the chocolate cake. Okay. So I beeline it back to our table before my wife goes to the dessert buffet, and I said, "Stay away from the chocolate cake."
Yes. Is that where he went?
Why? And I said, "I'll tell you when we're done eating. Just stay away from the chocolate cake." And she kind of figured it out, but are you freaking kidding me?
Yep.
You're freaking kidding me. You're using a public restroom and you don't wash. Like, I went in there specifically to wash my hands. I didn't even use the restroom.
Yes.
I washed my hand. Oh man,
dude,
like,
my job.
I was this close to like going up to one of the crew and saying, that guy came out of the washroom right out of the stall.
Yeah.
Guy was dropping a fucking deuce, and you now have poop particles on your chocolate cake.
Nice. Dude, my job, and for those that don't, I sell toilet paper. That's the gimmick. But we also have the dispensers and paper towels, soap dispensers, and I'm in the restrooms a lot, either fixing those things or replacing them or whatever. That happens more than you know. I see guys doing that. I'd say 30% of men do not wash their hands when they leave. Yeah. They just go out.
It's one thing because there is a certain technique, ladies, you probably don't understand as much, but there's a certain technique at a urinal where guys will say, well, I didn't touch it, and it's an automatic flush.
Yeah.
You will see it more often than not where a guy will use a urinal and then beeline out the door. But very rarely do you actually see somebody come out of the frickin' stall and that he was laying cable. Okay, which means hey, maybe he didn't wipe himself. I don't know, but give me a break, dude.
Yeah. I was just gonna make that joke. Maybe he didn't wipe. There you go.
Exactly, right? Well,
half my sound effects are down because my battery died. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, chocolate deuce cake, says Polyman34. Polly would have went right up to that guy and said, "Hey, sir, see that chocolate cake? Is that free? Is that included in the cruise price?" That's an inside joke, everybody.
It is. Yeah.
Polly thought it was the coolest thing that everything you could see that you could eat was included in the price. You didn't have to pay for it.
Right,
I figure.
exactly.
You hungry?
I think Polly would let me say that. I think that's okay. Anyway, yeah.
No, he's
and the ice cream machine. Every time he went by the soft serve ice cream machine, he had to get one. It's like almost OCD. He's like, I can't pass it and not get a cone full of soft serve ice cream. Greatest thing in the world, the ice cream machine.
It is absolutely. Now, I gave him a pro tip and said, dude, you can feel less guilty and enjoy more ice cream and not put on more weight if you just put it in a bowl. Don't I'm sorry, those damn styrofoam cones are wasted calories, dude.
Yeah.
Just put it in a bowl and you have more ice cream.
Right? Yeah, Polly. You get more ice cream if you put it in a bowl.
Now, if there were waffle cones or sugar cones, I'd
Waffle
probably
cones.
use them. You know, the waffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you call them? Like, what? There's a waffle cone.
I like the
but
waffle
there's
cone
also-
dipped in chocolate. That's my
yeah. But you know the ones that like the drumsticks that you buy.
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
seen those drumsticks,
Yeah.
and it's that type of cone.
Yeah.
Is that considered a waffle cone?
Well, I think the drumstick is a sugar cone. A waffle cone is a little
it's
more
bigger.
elaborate.
So you call them sugar cones. Then.
Yeah, the
Okay,
hard,
so
that
same thing.
hard pointy one is a sugar
Yeah,
cone.
yeah, with the chocolate inside. Oh,
styrofoam one is a styrofoam
stuff.
cone. I don't know.
Yeah, styrofoam cone. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Anyway, Polly's laughing. My
Yeah.
dog used to follow the cat around like a soft serve machine, says Jay. says Jay. Yeah, dogs like to eat cat poop, man.
Yeah,
they go in the
that's,
litter box and it's like,
man.
oh, almond roca. Dogs are gross. All right. You know what? We're going to do this one because we teased it yesterday and we got the time. Ryan's
Yes.
not here. I wonder if Ryan's all butthurt because I said Ryan ruined our show last night in the commercial. Anyway, he's busy. He's got the Kings game tonight. My girlfriend keeps using baby voice to talk to me. It's giving me the ick.
Yeah.
This right here, oh my gosh. It would have to be, the sex would have to be so amazing. And even then, I'm not going to stick around too much longer. It's a new relationship often means fresh excitement. As you find out more and more about each other, the longer you spend time together alone. However, for one man, this alone time with his new partner is proving to be something he's started to dread, as his girlfriend has developed a strange habit that's already giving him the relationship ick. The couple, both in their late 30s, she's doing it. God, I could see early 20s maybe, but the couple both in their late 30s and both with a child from previous marriages have only been dating for 2 months. Run, dude. However, after admitting he was looking for something long-term, he'd headed online to ask for some much-needed advice after his girlfriend had become comfortable enough to use a baby voice when they were alone together. Quote, I don't know if I can take it, unquote. He admitted before saying it was usually when she was making a joke to him or an aside.
What an idiot.
I recognize this is a use your words situation if it annoys me that much, unquote. He confessed before asking if anyone else on Bam Mom, some social site, also use this kind of voice and could offer any advice to say, here's what I do, here's why I do it, and why it's no big deal. So he's asking ladies if they do it. After posting his plea, readers were quick to respond, with many urging him to leave her. That's what I said. If it bugged him so much. Quote, if it's annoying now, it's really going to be annoying later. Yes, exactly. Yes, if it's annoying you after 2 months, in 2 years, you're going to want to strangle her.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Go home to mommy. Time to say something or move on. Someone finds it adorable, said one reader. Okay, quote, this is all one quote. If it's annoying now, it's really going to be annoying later. Time to say something or move on. Someone finds it adorable, unquote, said one reader. Another admitted to the annoying habit themselves. Quote, I try hard not to slip into baby voice, but kittens, babies, toddlers, or baby doggies, and I have no self-control. It's not an alone time thing for me, though. Yeah, see, that's it. If it's a kid or a kitten or a baby and you're like, oh, that's one thing. But if it's your boyfriend, gross.
Adult.
God. One reader was avidly against her actions. I really hate baby voice, and I think you should tell her. I don't even use baby voice with babies. Another simply said, quote, God, I can't say this word. Quote, a definite turnoff. Absolutely no baby voice. So cringe,
What an idiot.
unquote. Oh, we don't get to find out what he did. He was just asking for advice. Yeah, that would be a definite. Oh,
okay.
I can't imagine my wife coming up.
He's an even.
Would you
Yeah,
like
he's an
some
even.
dinner?
He's an even bigger idiot if he's got to come up.
Ask people, right?
And ask people about it. Yeah. What should I do?
Late 30s. I mean, if I'm in my early 20s and I haven't dated a lot, I would ask for advice. In my late 30s, I would say, hey, babe, that is annoying. Can you please stop? And if she's like,
what an idiot.
If it starts an argument, then frickin' leave. But gosh, just tell her. He's got to ask how to bring it up. What a loser. One viewer, question mark. Ha, 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 says Johnny Scabs. Johnny Scabs. Johnny, I see 11 people in the audience, not one. Now, you are on Twitter, and there might be one, but there are 11 people. We've got Darren in here. We've got Jay in here. We've got Polly in here.
One more like that, Scabs, and you're off the program.
We've got Tyler in here. We've got Cindy in here.
One more like that, Scabs, and you're done.
Nope, 11. Here, I've got the Jim in Indiana Cam.
Yeah, Scab doesn't get it either.
Cam. I know exactly how many people are in here because the little eyeball
Hi, Jim.
says 11. We're spread out over 5 channels, so I got them 11 eyeballs right there. That means someone's missing an eyeball. It's probably Sandy Duncan. She's watching us right now. All right. Anyway, Johnny Scabs, thanks for tuning in, sir. You are an amazing human being.
Johnny Scabs have a good point.
Yes, exactly. You got lots of Scabs drops.
See what the Scab has to say for himself.
Yeah, drop them all now.
Johnny Scabs. Hopefully he understands.
Yeah, right. Johnny Scabs came in and said...
Johnny Scabs wants in.
Johnny Scabs. All right, anyway. Glad I gave you your first piece of content. Yes, you know what? We started 52 minutes ago, and we were just staring at each other, waiting for something to talk about. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right. We don't have time for this story. It'll get pushed off till tomorrow. Proud carnivore eats butter by the block and 22 eggs every day, and people are worried. And it's a woman. That's what's shocking. I could see a dude doing that, not a chick.
Yeah. Apparently, if you're doing that like true carnivore diet, it's meat, water, and salt. That's it.
That's gross. That is so hard on the kidneys, man.
Yeah.
That's
I know, right?
Probably hard on the bowels too, man. I would imagine.
Apparently, when you first start it, like it gives you this shit, something fierce, and then eventually things kind of level off. But you're familiar with Jordan Peterson? He's kind of like a right. He's a right leaning. He does a lot of social commentary now, but he's I think he's a psychology professor in Toronto.
All right,
and he's been on Joe Rogan show and all the rest of it, right?
All right.
So he can be very controversial because he's like, I'm not doing this whole woke thing. I'm not doing this the pronouns or anything like that in my classroom, anything like that. The fucking university fired him.
Oh wow!
They're like, yeah. So
was he
like, okay?
Do you guys not have tenure up there?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
He wasn't tenured though, right? Because you're supposed to be able to say anything.
No, well, they didn't like what was going on, so they got rid of him. Well, yeah. The
university went up to him and said,
"Shut up, dummy."
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
They weren't messing around.
So is he? Okay, I'll let you finish.
He gets like $30,000 minimum for speaking engagements.
Nice.
Sometimes like $100,000 to do, because he's brilliant. He's very smart.
Yeah.
You get him into a debate. He loves debating feminists. He loves it, right? But he does it all in a very respectful way, right? He talks about how he talks about, great core values and things like that. Family's important, 2 parents and all the rest of it. Not that a single mother or a single father can't raise a good kid, but it's more difficult and they need to do certain, like he's brilliant. He's brilliant. I love listening to him.
Good.
apparently he had like this. He had like autoimmune disorder, and he had all kinds of issues. And he said, "I went on this carnivore diet, and it's gone. All that shit went away. He had rosacea."
Yeah.
He had all kind. Yeah, he had eczema in his hands and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, it's all fucking gone." Yeah.
He went on a
Jane
carnivore. So you don't eat vegetables either?
No, it is meat, water, and salt, and
That's
preferably red meat.
Oh, preferably. So fish is on the. It's not considered as good as just steak and hamburger and.
Well,
pork.
see, that's the other thing is you're not going to eat like shitty cuts of meat. You can, but you have to cook them right. But
Got it.
usually,
Okay.
usually ground beef is
Got it.
the redheaded stepchild of the carnivore diet.
Okay, so they're eating like steaks and cuts of meat.
And it's not like this fucking guy can't afford it, right?
Yeah.
Pardon my language, but
yeah.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Frank.
Wait a
no,
second. Frank.
Frank lurks though.
Frank's here. What?
Frank doesn't show up. Yeah, Frank doesn't show up in chat, but he knows more about the show than I do. He's always like, "Oh yeah, when they were talking about this last night," I'm like, "It's fine. I didn't see you in the chat."
Yeah.
He could be one of those replay watchers. There you go. All right. Hey, you've fulfilled your 2-show obligation. Ryan's back tomorrow. Stucknut vetoed the trade. He saw those fake hips and he's like, "Nope, I want Bacon back." So.
Maybe I'll show up because Ryan always wants me to.
He does, dude.
Because he's like, why does Bacon only show up when I'm not here? Didn't he say that?
Yeah, because the show can't happen without me, Ryan. I have to stream. Once Ryan learns how to stream the show and use OBS and the broadcasting and everything else, then the show can happen without me.
Yeah, I can't promise anything, but I might make a cameo tomorrow.
Hey, Johnny Scabs, are you still here? Are you getting a shit ton of snow right now? Cindy, are you getting a shit ton of snow? We're getting our first snow this
Scabs
weekend.
and I live in the same area, right?
Well, I knew you lived close. I didn't know how close.
Oh yeah, we basically get
so
the same
you're
weather.
getting a shit ton of snow, which means
we're supposed to, but it's really not supposed to start until about 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
So
Cindy says
and then
no.
It's supposed to go until 10 or 11.
12wood showed me some snow today. He had snow in the trees, but I know he's a little.
Tyler
north
got
of
some
Cindy.
decent snow.
Yeah.
Actually, our friend Bucks, the builder.
I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, he lives in Minnesota, and it actually went south of him. So they still got like a couple of inches of snow, but like they were. That's the funny thing. I said where we live in southern Ontario and then close to Detroit. Like we measure our snowfalls in inches, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the people in Minnesota and then like northern parts of Wisconsin, they do their snowfall measurements in feet.
Yes. I thought you were gonna say versus an hour north it's centimeters. Like you're so close that it's inches. Jay says
Jane Humboldt.
I got a kilo of snow, and then Darren, he's in Idaho. He's got a half a foot of snow. Yeah, we're getting our first snow this Friday. We had some overnight, but it didn't stick. The big white sloppy flakes, but it didn't stick. Thank goodness too. I hate driving to work.
Cindy's in the Milwaukee area.
Yep.
Yeah, so she's gonna get that.
Yep.
That's very similar to what they'll get in like the Chicago area. They're sort of on a similar line, but again, lake effect, man. It goes north, it goes south. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Literally like an hour and a half to 2 hours north of us, they get slammed. My aunt lives down near Columbus, Ohio. She lives in Newark or Heath area, which is right near Columbus, Ohio, over 4 hours south of us. And they have more annual snowfall than we do here.
Did you hear?
Incredible.
We were talking last topic before we run. We were talking about the game. It's going to be on Peacock. We were talking about the Miami game and Kansas City. Apparently, that's going to be the coldest game in the history of the NFL. It could be, depending on what the conditions are.
I kind of find that hard to believe.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Some of those games that
Ice
they had
Bowl
in Green Bay.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. I mean, it could be going by chill factor and.
But you know, our friend
JJ,
he lives in like he lives in Nebraska.
Yeah.
But he lives sort of. They get similar weather there, and yeah, they are calling for some significant snowfall.
Well,
on Friday.
Those are those people that say they're not going to get Peacock and they're just going to miss the game. It sounds like it's going to be a fun game if it's going to be fucking cold. I picked Miami yesterday. I said, you know what? I think they're going to. Now I changed my mind.
You change your mind.
Yes.
But that's the other thing, though, is that like rain and snow, even though they're a warm weather team,
they're
like
outdoor.
Snow's going to mess up both
Yes.
teams. You know, it's not like you have this ready-made snow to go practice in, like if you're Kansas City or if you're the Buffalo Bills or Green Bay Packers
but it's the
playing at home.
cold. My thing is this: when I have the opposite problem, we have real cold winters, and when we go cruising, the heat is like, whoa, it's hard because but in the beginning of the winter, I'm wearing a jacket. Like now it's in the low 30s or upper 20s. I'm just in a t-shirt because you get used to it. Miami, they're not going to be used to it. They are not going to be acclimated to it. And I think
exactly
cold will slow down speed, and they are.
And there's something to that. There is definitely
speed.
something to that.
You cannot simulate. It's like when Jim Rome said he went to Kansas City and he was like turning blue. His body was like, "What the f is going on?"
I mean, we were in the 50s, like in November, and then as soon as it got near the freezing mark, like it's uncomfortably cold. Well, we are gonna be in the teens next week. It is gonna be
with us,
but cold.
Yeah, we're supposed to drop down into the single digits possibly on Saturday, and that's hell no.
And then when our friends in Wisconsin and Minnesota say, "Oh, well, that's not cold," blah blah blah, whatever. Well, if you're not acclimatized to it, and like you said, it's the opposite effect when you go on vacation.
Yeah, because I have problems with the heat when we're leaving here in January, and it's 20, 30 degrees, 40 degrees or whatever, and then we're going to 80. I get like, whoa, it's hot.
The worst is when we go to Florida and you get that
the humidity.
You get that humidity, that heat. And here's the interesting thing, though. There are times in the summer where we're actually warmer and more humid than Florida is in the summer.
Yeah.
Like we will get up into triple digits here in Windsor.
Yeah.
And it is humid.
Yeah.
And people don't realize
that.
Because
like Florida has even though it's warm ocean, it still keeps you temperate down there. They're not hitting triple digits very often. They're staying in that same zone, whereas you guys hit triple, and then you get 90% humidity, and it's brutal. I mean, when I was in Augusta, Georgia, it was brutal. I wasn't used to humidity. We don't get it on the West Coast. Tyler has some facts about the Ice Bowl. During the Ice Bowl, during the game, actual temperatures range between minus 12 to minus 14 with wind chills based on the new wind chill index, because they didn't have it back then, ranging from 33 to 37 below, making it the coldest game in NFL history. So, I can't see this game being colder than that.
Yeah, colder than that. Yeah, so this was what, 1967 NFL championship game.
Yeah. All right. True, I'm just old going. I remember when Darren and all right. Okay, everyone, we're going to be back tomorrow with Rhino. Hell, Bacon might even show up. And
you never know.
We're going to open up the Zoom on Thursday. So if you want to come in here, hey, Voice of God, you want to come in here, tomorrow's the day. Darren, you want to come back in? Anybody that wants to come in tomorrow, you are welcome. Until tomorrow, last one. Tyler's got a last one. I can wait, but I got to pee, you guys know.
Oh, no.
I can only go 1 hour, and then I'm pee dancing. Okay, thanks, guys. Says City, Milwaukee. Last one, what, Tyler? He's trying to cut and paste it right now.
Get him out of here.
Fun show. Thanks, Polyman. Hey, Polyman, book your cruise, 2026. It's another
Nature.
Super Bowl cruise.
That's referring to you having to pee.
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
Come on.
I talked over it.
Here it is.
It's called Mother Nature.
Yeah, right. You don't have a trucker's bottle. No, I don't have Jim. No, not Jim. Who was it? Who was the one with the pee bucket?
That was Rick and
Buffalo. No, I don't have
Buffalo.
a pee bucket. I can go in here, I guess. Just
Looks like a nice little guy, actually.
It would turn this orange though.
Yeah. Not good.
Okay,
Not
here
good.
you go. Tyler's last one that I waited for. Your farts could smell like roses or chocolate. In 2014, 65-year-old French artist and inventor Christian Poincheval created some pills from 100% natural ingredients. These pills aid digestion and make your farts smell like roses or chocolate.
Shut up, Tyler.
Yes, Polly, the ice cream will still be free in 2026. All right, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Waterhole, we're out of here late.